gotta have the audio on if we're gonna do it. Oh, how's everybody? So we're officially going to watch a drone flight. It's sunset. It is here, Fairfield, Connecticut. Discover, Connecticut. All right, so it looks like we're having a little fun finally, huh? Let's bring this baby out there. Oh gosh almighty, that looks pretty. Let's see if we can turn it a little while we do this. The cinematic footage we need, my friends, for Discover, Connecticut. My hand's like, I can't get my hand to be smooth. There we go. A little more smooth there. Oh, I wanted to put a little music on while we do this. Look at that view. Wow. All right, we're going to take this backwards now. You guys ready? Oh, there we go. And let's go up and let's tilt the camera a little bit. Uh-oh, altitude above takeoff point. What's that all about? All right, so it's telling me I can't do. Oops, let's keep the altitude. All right, let's just go back with it then. How's it look out there? It's telling me I'm too high. Let's see what height I'm supposed to be at in order to stay in compliance. I think that's it, right? This is saying altitude. All right, we're going backwards. Let's look out this way. This is where I'm parked, right? I think. I don't really know where I am, actually. Yeah, that's where I should be. The good thing is this has a thing called home button. Look at that. That is just pretty. See if we can watch the sunset at all here. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a second. We can't just sit here in quiet. I had something here I was working on the other day. We're just going to put it on. Let me just go a little higher while we're doing that. This is it here, I think. No, this was not it. It was this one. Oh yeah. I've not edited this down yet, except for the jam. Are we gonna go right at the sun? Ready? Uh-oh. I got a little nervous there because it stopped responding. Let's make sure we don't lose the drone on the maiden voyage out there, live streaming it. That wouldn't be a good day. Uh-oh. I'm looking for myself. It's got to be somewhere around here. Yeah, there's my car. All right, it's right above us, so maybe what we should do is just try to see if we could pop it up in the air a little bit here. I don't know what that does. Let's just keep that. We're gonna rise it up and see how high we can go. I mean, I used to go pretty high with the other ones, so we're going higher. Okay, I got you. That's my battery going low, so let's get this puppy down. How pretty is that, people? I got you. And that's how we do it, my friends. That is how we do it. With the drone. You gotta love it when you got the drone all of a sudden and it's doing it. And it's working for you, you know, and everybody's hoping it does at least. And then you're thinking, maybe you'll get a flyby. Let me go and get that drone real quick. Oh, you did a good job, Mr. Drone. We ran out of power though, I guess. We went to our limit there on how much we could fly with you. But we got a full flight in. Yes! Oh, you gotta love it when a perfect plan works out, right guys? Mark Pires, Discover Connecticut, here, discovering it from above. You guys have to make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications, because we're gonna be doing it a lot. Having drone flights every day, getting footage, so I have it for Discover Connecticut. When I make my episodes, now we have our footage for either intro, outro, etc., just for, you know, one piece of it. Of course, we will have to do new pieces all the time in order for this to be perfect. But we got it. How was it? I'm going to quickly see if it broadcasted through. I'm just going to go over to YouTube and see if we are live, if it's working out at all. Of course, we will have to do... Did we get it? Let's just quickly check. Yes! Guys, we did it. You know, sometimes you actually get a plan to work out. I do actually have to, though, update the name. I mean, what are we doing here? It's not really live in New Canaan. We tried that. It didn't work out, remember? What we are doing is live Fairfield, Connecticut at Jennings, which this is from the marina. I was going to say marinate this, marinate on this, you know, like marinate, and then we just went live instead because I was so excited when I saw it was in the air. I was like, we got it, it's working, we fixed it. What did you do, Mark? How did you fix it? Well, apparently when you do the upgrade and updates to firmware, it says you're updated and everything's in the same, you know, situation. But what I heard from the YouTube guy was, no, you need to plug and re-download the DJI app to the controller. So I did that, and guess what, guys? It just worked. I'm very excited about it. It is 5 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I have a phone call I just missed, but it was most likely spam. I've been getting a lot of those lately. I have to run to the office, get paperwork together. Tomorrow's closing day. I was thinking about heading up to the property that I'm closing on to get the key box. all that stuff. But the walkthrough's tomorrow. And I wanted to almost see it empty and do like a walkthrough with the camera and just show you guys the place. Hey, sold it, it's done. You remember it from the open house. Here's the proper walkthrough. And, you know, at least we have the footage of the before and after on the sale. My hope is to do that with the next projects, next properties, is to continue to do this. The day I get there, here's the walkthrough, and throughout the process, we catalog the sales experience. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the drone flight. I was pretty pumped that it worked out. I mean, that's just me, I guess, you know, or you guys are probably like not into that or whatever. You're kind of like, I wish it didn't work out again. But it worked out. You know, sometimes a perfect plan comes together. Actually, this is so random. I'm on my way to my office and I got that download to work and I was like, you know what, we're gonna go and try this. We're gonna go over to right by my office and just see if we can get something to at least film. And guess what we got? We got good footage. We didn't just get a little footage. We got all the footage. Waterfront here, Fairfield, Connecticut. You're interested in a house in Fairfield? You can get waterfront if you want, but I could show you places all over town. Not really. There's not a lot out there, you know, but I could show you what's out there. At least get a taste. See what the area is like, what the property's valuation is, and from there we can dig deeper and find out if this is the place or one of the towns surrounding. Lower Fairfield County. Yeah, Lower Fairfield County is an awesome place because of its proximity to New York City. So I invite you to leave comments. I'd love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the drone flight. Are you into it? Are we drone flighting it going forward? This is probably not going to work for very long. We're going to get cut off here momentarily, most likely because of the proximity again to the water and not good Wi-Fi / cellular signal by the water, in case you didn't realize that. They don't have any cell phone towers in the middle of the water. Wouldn't be a bad place to put a few, you know, just all of a sudden right there, it's a big rig. 5G. Gotta have your 5G somewhere. Are we dropping? No, we're not dropping yet. It may be because I'm doing this at 1080p and not at 4K. I should have done 4K because we got the drone to work, but whatevs, you know, it would have probably cut out the whole time. So, guys, we're still working on securing a rental tenant for my Norwalk property. If you know somebody looking for a 2-bedroom, it's got a nice little corner lot, first floor unit, and proximity to Uncle Joe's. You guys know anything about Uncle Joe's? If you're ever in Norwalk, Connecticut, and you want some good pizza, good old school Greek style pizza, you go to Uncle Joe's, you tell them Discover Connecticut sent you. And they'll be like, who's that? And you say, it's a guy named Mark Pires started a show called Discover Connecticut. He used to come in here years ago and get pizza here. Well, when's the last time he came? I don't know, 12 years. 12 years ago. Still the same recipe though, you know it. It's gotta be. But just tell them Discover Connecticut sent you. You get the word out there. You get the word out while you're in the street. Hey, Discover Connecticut sent me. Who? Discover Connecticut. Don't you know it? It's the show, the first hyper-local community-based show about Fairfield County, real estate related, you know? And then other inventions, entrepreneurship, the beat seat. What's that? It's the only drum in the world for guitar players. The only drum in the world that you could play with your whole body. Unlimited tones, unlimited vibrational effects. If you know anybody who's looking for a sensory connection, it's possibly the most powerful sensory drum ever created on Earth. And no one can top it. What, are you going to add one more panel? I'm sorry. It has been built. Mousetrap? Oh, better mousetrap. You know, sometimes you just build a better mousetrap. And then the people who build the mousetrap are like, I don't want that product to get out there. You know, because your mousetrap is crap. No offense. I mean, actually, it's funny because everything comes from something. And the cajon, which is a single drum that you could buy also, mine's a single drum, it's a single drum, but it only has one playable panel, the front panel. And you have to bend over to access said panel. So now you're, you know, bending over trying to access said panel, That's not going well, you know. We get that working at least. And let's just go up here. We might as well. And let's just fix this, because sometimes when you're in it and then you get the proper lighting, you hit said panel and you get a bass and like a snare sound. That's all you get out of a cajon. The beat seat has 4 playable panels. You sit completely upright. You kick it with both feet. You hit it with your hands. It has 2 snares inside, and it sounds like a 7-piece to 10-piece drum kit, depending on what you're doing with your hands and feet. But you're an octopus on the beat seat. A cajon, you're using your hands, and your like legs are spread. It's weird. And you know, it's like my wife was saying, when she goes, you know, as a woman, you have to imagine anybody who plays a cajon has to be like, this is a pretty uncomfortable / vulnerable position I have to put myself in every time I want to play a drum. Because you have to bend over and you have to spread your legs fully to access the one panel on a cajon. So enter Mark Pires 2011, and I'm playing a duo show. And I got a guy named Tiger McNeil backing me up. Tiger, shout out to my buddy Tiger. Tiger's an amazing drummer. He plays with Jose Feliciano, and he was playing with me for a monthly residency in 2011. I get a call from him it's close to the holidays, and he said, I can't make it, Jose needs me. So I was like, I get it. So then he can't make the show, and I kind of was like, what am I going to do now? I had this duo vibe going and you could find it. If you go on my channel and look up Mark Pires duo, the origin of the beat seat, something like this. And when you go there, you see that the Tiger is ridiculous, first of all. But he's playing the cajon, and he's adding all these other things. He had to buy all these other add-ons in order to make it sound better, like the beat seat sounds. And so, but he's doing it, and it sounds ridiculous. And so we made a couple tracks, and one of them is really cool. And so anyway, I'm like, I got to figure out how to recreate that, because he can't I don't know any other drummers who could jump in and, you know, do this duo vibe that I kind of like, this acoustic duo thing. And so couldn't get anybody. Pulling into Coldwell Banker. I couldn't get anybody. And I just decided, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just build myself a cajon then, you know? Might as well build myself a cajon, and then I can create all of the music I need and kick it. I'll just kick it with one foot. I'm just gonna do a bass. I'm a lefty, so I was like, I'll kick it with my left foot, boom, boom. While I play my guitar, bang, biggity boo, I got myself something unique, right? And I built a cajon that night. And it's 4 pieces of wood. 6 pieces of wood. And so I built it, and as soon as I built it, I was like, this is not designed for a guitar player, like at all, because the thing is underneath you. And so you're there trying to figure out how you're going to play this thing. What am I going to kick backwards into it like this? You know, you imagine you're sitting and you're kicking backwards into the front of a drum that's underneath you. So in that moment, I was like, no, I need something I can kick sideways. And that's when I thought of the beat seat. I was like, well, what is something that you don't have to spread your legs all freaking weird like this? Just, your legs are tight against this, whatever I'm seeing in my head. More like a horse. It's wider at the back, more narrow at the front. When I decided to design this and then run through and find out, make sure no one had thought of it first, and then go through a full patent process, a 5-year process in order to get this patented, I wanted, you know, to make sure it was unique, but also I knew it was something special. The first drum you could play while just like you would sit to play your guitar in the most comfortable chair. Oh, wait a second, so I made the most comfortable chair for a guitar player? Yep. And there's something you could kick while you sit in the most comfortable chair designed for you as a guitar player. And when you kick it, it replaces a drummer. You don't have to pay the guy $50. I had to pay Tiger, I think it was like a minimum of 50. We were like both making, and then whatever we got at the door on top of it. So it's like you got to pay someone to come and back you up, or you buy one for $500, a little less than that right now, and they're hand built, and then in 10 gigs you've paid yourself back in full, not having to hire anybody. Plus you're more unique. Someone sitting at a coffee shop with their guitar in their hands, just nothing about that is exciting. Most people, no matter how good you are, people are going to walk by. You could sound better than Bono, and people don't care. Think it's a guy in a guitar. You're a guy, a guitar, and a beat seat, sitting on this comfortable seat, and it's like you can actually, if you have a specific guitar, you know, Sunburst, a blue guitar, or something like that, we could color match your guitar to the beat seat. So now you have a matching combo, beat seat, guitar combo, and also a guitar stand. So now you have a 3-piece. And it's ridiculous, this idea that you could actually have the perfect seat that you could kick, and it's almost like furniture. So now people aren't yelling at you because there's a guitar laying around. It's connected to a piece, like a piece of art, this 3-piece of art. I have this like one picture, I think, where I build the guitar stand that kind of plugs right into the back of the beat seat, and then the guitar sits right there behind that. So when you look at it from the side, it's like one big piece. It's really cool. And so I really want to, this year, get some solid video of the beat seat, marketing video, you know, of it being played, just close-ups of my hands, because I'm the only guy who's able to do a lot with it right now. We need Thierry Arpino, and she doesn't play it enough, I think, to do what I'm doing with it. She's played it, and I think she doesn't kick it. She's been playing with her hands, and most people that play it only play with one foot in their hands. I'm like, dude, you play with your whole body with the beat seat. The whole point is that you don't want to sacrifice one limb not being used. You have the ability now to use your entire body. If I could, I'd put something attached to my head that you could bang into the snare too while you're playing it. No, you don't need that. You have so much potential. Like when you watch me play it, and I'm a guy who just plays the beat seat, never been trained in any form of music. I just play what I feel, and now I'm playing beats that I feel and hear, and that's pretty sweet. Where I've always, you know, it's okay, I'm going to tell you a quick musical journey. This is just a very cool thing. When you first start playing music, you're just trying to play music. You just want to be able to play chords. And then you start playing chords, you start singing songs that people know, and then you're doing that at a pretty decent level. And then you graduate beyond that and you want to write something of your own. So you start writing your own music. And then before you know it, you're like, well, why would I play anybody else's music if I could write a song right now? And then you start writing songs every single day. And then before you know it, you've got a body of work that allows you to stand uniquely on your own. Now, does that mean the world sees it that way? No, it doesn't matter. It's the way I know it to be because of this journey I've been on. But the music is interesting because I don't know what I play. There's over 1,000 songs in the channel, but like when I play you this right here, all the instruments you're hearing. You got the beat seat, you got a bass, you got an organ, and then you got the guitar. This to me sounds like a Grateful Dead vibe. Listen to that. That's when oh yeah. Okay, so here's crazy. This is fire, right? I mean, to me this sounds like pretty much fire. Right after this, okay, so somebody out there who knows music, who understands the theory of music, what is this? You're talking about a full arrangement happening live every single day on the show, okay? Bass, guitar, organs, beat seat, and then the guitar playing on top? Like what? I don't even know what the hell, what? And the crazy thing is this, when you sit in a room every day for 6 years and you rock, without any wires, not concerned if you fall flat, just going and creating. And whatever that moment tells you to play next, you play. That's when this happens. What do I play? I don't know. But some of the best musicians that ever existed Never knew what they played either. Jimi Hendrix never took a lesson. Eric Clapton never took a lesson. I don't know if Prince ever took. I think Prince did, because Prince is a freaking genius, and you know what he did. But listen to this. So we went from that. And someone said, I think it was Anna, said, play a song called. Oh, and then I did a little Bob, I guess. Got to fulfill the bug. While you're out to sing. All right, so we did a little Bob, and then beat seat little demo, but then we did this. No, that was more of the Bob. I DM'd a Bob, I guess, that night. Wait, I thought I played. I think there's something else beyond this. Let's hit the road, Jack. We usually do something before. Just jamming to hit the road, Jack. I'm trying to find this song I made up to Anna's vibe. I added a bunch of stuff. All right, but listen, that's when we do hit the road, Jack, and we're like done with that. There's a song I wrote here. No, where the heck did it go? All around. God. I guess not. I thought that was the night I had 2 songs I wrote in the same night. And one of them was called Sweet Dreams, right? Something like that. You guys remember it. It was just the other day. I think I missed it. It's got to be, right? Because it makes no sense to me why I wouldn't all of a sudden hear it. Okay, so that's the first vibe. And then we went to... And I notice it is. Then we did the Beatles. I didn't know we did the Beatles. Oh, that's what it wasn't Hit the Road, Jack. What one looks like. Ah, now I get it. So there was a second song, but I must have lost it, or maybe I didn't. As you can tell, I've gotten pretty creative with. What the hell is that? Oh, this is not even. Work of art. Oh, that's it. All right, so our issue here is that I don't know what I did here, but it ain't working. So I guess I brought the audio in separately, because that thing's all whacked out when you now watch it. It's all whacked out now. Unfortunately, I thought I had another vibe here I was going to show you that I was really on. I was on top of it. Like, for example, what is this? No, we did that already, guys. Breathe in the air. It's over. All right, I'm going in. Get my work done. It's 5:15.
I will play something else, though. If you
give it to me. What do we got?
Mr.
Oh, Mr. Magoo. That was a good one. We didn't finish that. All right, guys. Gotta go. I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Drone, it was a good